Translation of Surah 51, Dhariat, which translates to the words the scattering winds. In the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Merciful. By those winds that scatter dust, and those bearing the load of rain, and those ships gliding with ease, and by the angels who deal out blessings to men. That which you are promised is true, and the last judgment shall surely come to pass. By the heaven with its starry highways you contradict yourselves. None but the perverse turn away from the true faith. Woe to the liars who dwell in darkness and are heedless of the life to come. When will the day of judgment be? They ask. On that day they shall be tried in the fire, and a voice will say to them, Taste your trial. This is what you have sought to hasten. The righteous shall dwell amidst gardens and fountains, and shall receive what their Lord will give them. For they were before doers of good. They used to sleep but little in the night time, praying at dawn for Allah's pardon, and their wealth was a due share to the beggar, and to him who is too proud to beg. On earth there are signs for firm believers, and also in yourselves. Can you not see? In heaven is your sustenance and that which you are promised. I swear by the Lord of heaven and earth that this is true as you are speaking now. Have you heard the story of Ibrahim's honored guests? They went in to him and said, Peace, peace. He answered, then said to himself, Strangers. He betook himself to his family and returned with a fatted calf. He set it before them, saying, Will you not eat? He grew afraid of them, but they said, Have no fear, and told him that he was to have a knowledgeable son. His wife came crying and beating her face. Surely I am a barren old woman, she said. Such is the will of your Lord, they replied. He is the wise one, the all-knowing. Messengers said, Ibrahim, what is your errand? They replied, We are sent forth to a wicked nation, so that we may bring down on them a shower of clay stones, marked by your Lord for the destruction of the sinful. We saved all the faithful in the town. We found in it but one household of true believers, and left therein a sign for those who fear our woeful punishment. In Musa, Prophet Moses too, there was a sign. We sent him forth to Pharaoh with clear authority, but he turned his back, he and his nobles, saying, He is either a sorcerer or a madman. So we seized him and his warriors and cast them into the sea. Indeed, he was an evildoer. And in the fate of Ad, there was another sign. We let loose on them a blighting wind, which blew into dust all that it swept before it. And in the people of Thamud was another sign. They were told to take their ease a while, but they disobeyed the command of their Lord. The thunderbolt struck them whilst they were looking on. They could not get up, nor could they save themselves. And before them we destroyed the people of Noah. They too were impious men. We built the heaven with our might, giving it a vast expanse, and stretched the earth beneath it. Gracious is he who spread it out, and all things we made in pairs, so that you might give thought. Therefore seek Allah. I am a warner to you from him. Set up no other gods besides Allah. I am a warner to you from him. Thus whenever an apostle came to those that flourished, before them they cried, Sorcerer or madman. Have they handed down this cry from one generation to the next? Surely they are transgressors all. Give no heed to them, you shall incur no blame, but preaching will help the believers. I only created mankind and the jinn that they might worship me. I demand no livelihood of them, nor do I ask that they should feed me. Allah alone is the munificent giver, the mighty one, the invincible. The lot of the wrongdoers is like the lot of their companions. Let them not challenge me to hurry it on. Woe then to the unbelievers from the day which they have been promised.